And we are back with another episode of that game called Legend of Keepers, where we are in week number 2. And we can go to the workout, but it will let me know here that we do not have enough resources. I could go to the trainer, but honestly, well, we will get money here, so most likely anyway. Yes, and so 500. It is nice building up a fat stack of cash before you go to the trainer. So let's go for an event first and build up the early game. We should be able to breeze through sort of without too much of an effort, and then we can build up some more money and get some creatures before we go to the trainer, and then train a lot of them together. And that way we get this extra event, which hopefully is good, right? But it didn't really help us here, I think. No, this is an ignore, so wasn't anything. I think there are negative events, but I'll say in like 90% of cases, the events will favor us or at least do nothing. So it's fairly safe to go for events. We will plunder here. Volunteers will get 3 motivation. Not interested. Here we will gain a bit of gold. And here, next dungeon, we get haste on all monsters. That's trash. Okay. So I suppose we're just raiding a feudal castle for a little bit of gold, and well, the Tipakali, the super capra, will get some motivation back at least. Our new unit got damaged. Oh well, what can you do? It looks like it'll come back before 1, 2, 3. No, but it's already next week. Yeah, so it will come back before the adventurers arrive. Perfect. Event again. Sloopy's death. Ah, this guy again. And we can resurrect him or organize. Yeah, we will organize a funeral, I suppose, and gain 40 tears. Hell yes. What a nice start. We will go on a business trip with a monster. Yes. Business trips are usually really good. We want to see what kind of artifact we can gain. Monsters have a 20% chance to deal critical strike when attacking. Extra 50% damage and morale. Just always 50%, 20% chance of just critting, always. For everyone. That is really cool. When attacking. Huh. Yes, I want that. So you go do that. I mean, this over here obviously is very tempting, but this is a really nice artifact. Some artifacts are like kind of average or meh. I think this works with everyone. It doesn't force me to do a specific combo or something in order to activate it, which is that kind of stuff always speaks to me. Like this one over here, for example, is a great artifact, but it kind of forces me to go for creatures that do slow, even if I didn't necessarily want them, right? Which is, I think you get the point. Oh, we can get another artifact if we take a risk. Yes, we will take a risk. You go in the second room, no questions asked, and then you will go in room number 1. Easy setup, 3 to 1. There's not that much of shuffling around here in the beginning. Go, go, go. We got heir to the front, applies broken armor, which reduces armor, and they don't do physical damage, so this is a wasted passive for them. Lovely. Heir to the back, and fire to the back. So the back line is being hit hard with fire and air, and we do not have a resistance combo for that. So we are going to take some nasty damage here. You don't like fire. Well, the other thing was air to the front, so we want to at least focus on that. That'll be you. I think the Amaru will last the longest in this spot. But it's also the more important unit, so I want it to stick around for longer. Did I miss anything here? He heals morale, which doesn't matter. Dodges the activation of the first trap. And initial duration of penalties received decreased by 1 turn. Unfortunate. Okay. let's hope we get some crits in this run here. I'm not sure if it'll... I'm sure it'll show some sort of graphical thing when it does it, and I'm excited to see it. Here we will... Frostbite or air trap. Yeah, air before the event here with the air damage. Seems like it makes sense. You also do air in that one. Electrical coil is really good with this build for sure. And there's our new ghosty boy. He won't be able to do a whole lot yet. We really need to get at least one creature that can do fire blessing. So this is picking him was sort of playing into that and hoping that we get that. If we don't, it's just gonna be sad. Anyway, fire and air in the back. That is the Naga. And then we need air in the front. That is you. So an easy setup. I think there's not that much choice. Go, go, go. Power up portal. I still think we are in the green here. They have a lot of wasted passives and stuff, which is always nice to see. Yeah, that hurts though. Okay. Lunar beam, air, and fire. Ugh. Or a little bit of exsanguination first. And we are doing ice if necessary. Now we'll be doing fire, and we are doing not air to the back, but nature to the front. So we don't benefit off of Lunar Blessing that much. We'll do it in his second action then. Splitting nature on the front there. Amaru gone. Alright then. Yeah, it'll be the Infernal Blade. We really need to get him to room, or her to room 2, because they combo off of enemies being low on health. Something that I'm only realizing in this playthrough here. Now we will do Lunar Blessing. Bye-bye. And bye-bye, yeah. That's fine. We're good. She dodged the first trap, right? So I should have done Polar Portal first, maybe. Either way, we can basically remove her in the front there, or she's pretty slow. Yeah, so she will die at the beginning of the next combat. So we can flip the blessing, which will give my dude in here more power, right? And that will help her, who is fast. Okay. I still think it's the right play, this one, yeah. This hits the backline and applies vulnerable with ice, but then activates Lunar Blessing, removing it from the Solar Blessing from her, and I'm giving our 2 other units here the Lunar Blessing. Typhoon right now would do 2 attacks, and if it hits her, that would be great, but I think we kill... Let me do some math here. She's got minus 15, we hit her with 20 air. So the Amaru can hit and kill her, yes. Which means she doesn't get a turn regardless. So Lunar Wave it is. Oh, this is so close to killing her, that's unfortunate. But it is the attack that we will be doing. Oh, it did kill her, okay, nice. I thought it would have shown... Maybe we did a crit there. Yeah, I think we did a crit there. Must have. Very cool. Nature resistance, air resistance. Okay, so this will reduce her damage output by 30%. Not 30%, 30 power. And I'm not sure how that translates into her attack. Down by okay, maybe 30 damage less. That's more than 30%. Yeah. Nice, it's 50%. Ooh, much better than I thought. Now we do Typhoon. Or... No, I won't. I could try that Lunar Blessing test right now. It will kill the backliner. Yeah, I will. I suspect it won't work, but better to test it early in the playthrough than later in the playthrough. And we will reduce his damage output. Good. And then it still only activates the Typhoon 3 times. Test done, now we know. But look at that. Lovely. This would do more damage because it also poisons. Yep. Yeah, the slow thing does way more damage reduction than I thought. So we really do need to go for stuff that slows. And we get an artifact. We can get the Cursed Spirit, which applies burn 3 to all heroes when a demon is defeated. And we do have demons. So, not use this. Damage dealt by monsters to heroes at their maximum life is increased by 100% from the Bewitched Glove and the Nightmare Catcher. Demoralized deals physical damage instead of morale. 200%, so that is 10 per tick for 5, right? And it stacks like bleed. That is interesting, because that means I can go for creatures that would normally do morale damage, or at least demoralize. And since I don't want to do morale build, this will turn my morale creatures into damaging creatures. I think that sounds very tempting. We don't have anything that activates it yet, but that means I can actively pick those later. Very cool. Alright, we're kind of blazing through it here. Now we will go for a workout. It's either that or Forced Engineer. And we might as well spend some of our nice resources here. Oh, we can't get both here. That is unfortunate. We will get this one, extra life. The regen is easy to underestimate. I think I will get the regen. It doesn't help to have maximum health if you end up riding it low. It will be a struggle to heal back up like we were in the previous playthrough. So, plunder, business trip, siege. In siege we send, it's kind of like a business trip, but we send our traps out. We rent out our traps for a siege somewhere as a siege equipment. And that means we get paid an amount of money and resources, but then we don't have access to the traps for a while. And we only have the 2. So this would not be great. This is something you do if you have a lot of traps in store. I'm going business trip or plunder then. She's still away for 11 months, or a week, sorry. That's a while. We don't have adventurers coming up. Business trip is more likely to give me Tears and Blood, which I love to have in store. Yeah, like this. What is this here? Grants ability to grants a chance. What? Grants 50% to apply frostbite with monsters attacks which deal morale. Another way to turn morale damage into damage. Isn't that interesting? Huh. No, but we're sending you out to get me some tears. We might be down a monster for the next next invasion, and there is a champion incoming. Yeah. So we will not be going for the champion. Obviously, that's impossible. But this even might be really hard. So we need to train our monsters a bit. Okay then. Here you will apply frostbite with your attacks if Lunar Blessing is active, and that's 1 frostbite per attack from him, right? So very good. I definitely want to upgrade the Super Cabra. We are focusing on these 2 creatures as our combo. And here we will apply Bounty and Air Weakness. The Amarus are still good. Oh, we can't upgrade everything. That's fine. But we spend all of our money. We can sell a creature. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's do an event. Give me a creature. What? The R&D manager needs a guinea pig to test a new trap. He is asking you to provide him with one of your employees in exchange for some gold. Well, I wouldn't have done this even if I had plenty of creatures, because this one is important for my combo. So, no. Alright, this might be rough. We cannot do the champion. Oh, we would get a rare creature, though. That's unfortunate. My master is at full health though. An early rare... Ay. What are you doing, Keejchen? Well, what am I doing? I am taking a chance, that's what. Yeah. let's have the master carry. This is a bad idea. Depends on the enemy we get here. It is an archmage. Okay, don't know you that well. You do ice to the front and apply frostbite. You gain flame shield, so you deal damage back when you attack. Deals ice damage to all monsters when the archmage kills a monster. Oh, and there's fewer monsters for him to kill. Isn't that fun? And then we have a guy who shuffles my dudes and does area fire. And we have fire to the front and ice to... Okay, so this is not so bad. And we can... I think we have a backline focus, so this should be fine. You have ice weakness. Thinking about where I want to place the electrical coil, and that'll be in front of this room, because this is very air heavy. Oh, you are air resistance. That's not fun. And my master's attacks do mostly... He can do fire front. Okay, fire front, which will be good against you. I'm air weak, though. Oh, he does ice. I'm ice resistant. Good. And fire resistant. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah. I'm actually happy I did this. Good. And now we'll die. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Right. Front, ice, and fire. Jesus. This room will be rough. Do I want to set up the Lunar Blessing? Yes. Because it boosts my second room a whole lot. Do I want to keep the Amaru in the fight? Yes. Here, I will get to do the Chupacabra, and hopefully the Amaru gets 2 attacks against the backline here to try to take them out. Ice front, mostly. I would like to keep you in the fight, and the Naga is not the best creature here, so it'll go front. Then we can't have Amaru up front, I think. So like this. He can do Nature Spit on you as well. So yeah, the Amaru is really nice here. Yeah, I'm fairly confident. We will take master damage though, which is not nothing. Oh, I forgot about the shuffle. But I think it aligned it just like I wanted it, so that's lucky. Oh, look at that damage to you. Yeah. Nice. Oh, and look at that backline damage. Beautiful. Right. Him killing a creature is not great. Oh, we get another attack here, so we can eliminate a unit, gaining some motivation back even. Here, I'm wondering... See, I'm gonna switch the blessing, and that will kill you? No, but the Tesla coil will for sure. So I don't have to attack you with him. Then the Tesla coil would hit you if I did, which is also nice. I give them both air weakness. That's a tough decision, because the high amount of damage that we could do to the Archmage right now would be worth a lot as well. Yeah. That spit there. Oh, it's so close to killing him. That will kill him. But I'm doing the Celestial Betrayal. Very good. Lunar Wave takes him out and switches it back to the Lunar Blessing. It helps him, but really, I mean, we're so on top of this. We will slow him to reduce his damage. So he does 18 ice damage. This was the right play. I'm so happy. And it'll be this one here. Oh, it attacks 4 times and he's got Flame Shield really high. Oh, he gains Flame Shield whenever he's attacked, so he will always have Flame Shield. So this is not the greatest because of that. Will that kill you? He's fire weak. Oh, it might kill you, which I don't want. So we will give him vulnerability instead, which makes the other creatures do more damage to him. Yeah, that he would have died. Huh. It's very low on morale. Look at that. The damage from a flame shield does not go up the more stacks it has, so it's fine. Slow is already applied to him. No, it's not. Do we need the slow more than the... Yeah, I want to make sure that my Naga survives. It would have anyway, I think. And here we will do that again to not attack too many times. Lots of morale damage there, that's nice. And the Amaru takes it out. Beautiful. And then we get a rare creature or artifact. The Winged Boot. Monsters placed at the front gain 40 speed. That's not comparable to what else we can do with the other 2 creatures here. The Infernal Guardian. It's a very nice creature, but we did get something with Demoralize that really spiked my interest. Apply tiredness per 25% morale missing from the target. So it really is a morale combo creature. But it's demoralized from the basic attack. Let's look at that. Because the nature damage is already nice. Then it'll do what? Double up on the damage. So it'll do 20, then 10. That's 30 extra damage from that demoralized stack. Compared to you doing 65 damage to a single unit. And we can keep stacking on demoralized, not only from you, but maybe also from others. I think the Juboku, because of that artifact, becomes better. We don't need to go to the doctor, so we will be going to the merchant. We can get a trap that does physical damage. Not super interesting. You do more demoralized damage. Isn't that interesting? And you do physical, so then we could play with the ballista. I kind of want to focus on spirits. This is just such a great creature. I think I renew just once, just to see what else we can get here. Oh, another Tralalo. Tralalo? Yeah, I can't. Doesn't matter. This one does morale and tiredness. No. Another one of these. I cannot resist. That's so cool. Okay. We can do workout again. Yeah. Got a fair amount. And we get to do all 3 of them. Speed. This one I'm even tempted to not do. Huh. Isn't that interesting? What is my speed as the troll? Oh, really high. So going from 130 to 140, very low chance of that ever mattering. So we was, I mean, 40 tiers is a lot. I'm gonna save it. That's, yeah, because it's hard for me to come by. Man, did we get an extra trap at all? No. Can we do without traps in the next invasion? I think not. But going to the trainer with 260 gold is just nothing. It's better than nothing. We get to train a creature a little bit. But then we're out of money for the event down here. No, I'll do the siege and just send one of our traps away for 87 gold. And I'll make it more difficult that way, but then high risk, high reward, you know. I think we'll cut it short here because the invasion will... No, you know what? Let's just... It's fine. We can have longer episodes. Master bonus, but here's a trap that we can gain. And we get way more gold for attacking or invading... Getting the invasion from the veterans. Yeah. Do it. Still down 2 creatures. Both of these would want to be in the second room, surely. And I think it's fine as is. There's one thing that I would definitely change, which I've messed up here. This guy will do bounties, which means that I want creatures with low motivation in the second room, so they have chances of getting that motivation back through his bounties here, the Amaru's bounties. And I think that's good enough. No other... I mean, this guy's also better in the second room technically, but unlikely to matter. Confirm. I'm fairly confident, even though we're down a trap, it should be fine. Let's see if we can play this one fast. Ice front, ice area, and fire front. Okay, with more ice. And all resistances for him is increased by 15. Look at this, 80 fire resistance. Crazy. So we have the polar portal. We can install it here or there. I think early on... Oh, no. See, this guy heals people at the start of the fight. So if I put the polar portal here, he would immediately heal any damage that it did back up in the next one. So we will skip the trap in this room. Yes, that's fine. Then ice and fire front. That's you. Nature, resistance on all of them. Unfortunate. This here is so annoying. He also shuffles my monsters, right? So we want you in the back line there. I want the Lunar Blessing getting activated. And I want the Juboko on the field. So like this. We will get shuffled around. Amaru has fire resistance. It's also level 2, by the way. Oh, but then I don't... so it's... We want the Lunar Blessing. So it's either you or the Juboko. Tough. There, Juboko. And we won't get shuffled around here. Fire and ice front. Naga again. Yeah, I mean, it's got really nice resistances, this one. Can't deny it. And then double wind spirit or whatever we call them. Tornado dude. Tornado dude. Yeah, we need the Naga to tank. Food. That's not great. Oh, it lived at least. Okay, so we gotta set up the Lunar Beam immediately. Okay, we're not doing great here. Well, it's this one for sure. Now we'll see that Demoralize thing come into play. Hopefully we get to apply another level of Demoralize. I think we will. We can apply Tiredness to the back line. She's resistant to the ice though. Or just physical to the front, which you are weak against. Tiredness will lower your damage. And that would be nice if you could stick around a little bit longer. In fact, I think we'll go for that. It's also being boosted by the blessing. Yeah, I think we get to play again then. Oh no, at least it tanks another hit. So that's something. That is some significant damage from that Demoralize. Ah, but then he removes it. Son of a bitch. Yeah, he's got that. Removes penalties with the most stacks applied. I could have seen that coming, but I didn't. I think we flipped the blessing. I mean, we're double benefiting from it, so it's not even a question. There's the Frostbite, the heal at the start of the combat. Yeah. Okay. Gotta switch into the Lunar Blessing again. But then it's time to go crazy with the Typhoon. 3 attacks. He will die before he gets his turn then. Look at that. Nice. Yep. And we died from that. And she died before she got her turn. Beautiful. And I think he is in trouble, this guy. Oh yeah. Nice. Alright. They didn't get through the second boom. Again. Applying elemental weakness to all heroes. We are specifically almost only doing elemental damage. So Cursed Prism is a very nice trap for us to get. Flying Dagger will just do flat out damage with physical and bleeding. And same with the Circular Sword. This is how you do bleeding builds. Which, let me think about it. I don't think that is what we want. I think we want the Cursed Prism because we got so much stuff that combos off of it. Sold. And that'll be the end of the episode. So I hope you guys as always, you enjoyed Legend Keepers. See you tomorrow, and bye-bye.